This is a sad plaque, but still a very fascinating one. This is the exact spot little O.T. Klein Powell's body was found April 5th, 1891. After straying from Tower Hill Schoolhouse, November 9th, a distance of 7 miles, age 4 years, 11 months. Only 5 years old, and he made his way up the mountain. There's a paper down there that has more of the story, but someone in a shelter we saved with True Grit, I believe, talked to us about it. And he was saying that this is, he was asked to go get something from outside when he was at school. And so he went outside to go get something, and he wandered very far to go get it, and he never came back to school. And then some people, I guess, were out. I'm not sure what they were doing. They were out with some dogs, and I mean, they went looking for him, and they couldn't find him the next 2 days. And then, 4 days later, some other people were up here at the top of the mountain. This is like the tippy top of the mountain, Bluff Mountain. Or Bluff Bald. But yeah, so then some other people found him and was able to get him back to his town. So it's really just very, very, if you put yourself in the mind, in the space of a 5-year-old, and to come up, through just all of this, and this was before these handy dandy trails were around. So he came all the way up, climbing through all the brush and all the bramble and all the trees and roots. And he somehow found his way up here. And it used to be a bald, so probably was empty up top, and he was able to look out and see all this. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it back down. But it's just really interesting to put yourself in the mind of a 5-year-old wandering through the woods in 1891. Now I was just thinking about the bravery of that little boy. What was it? O.T. And I was thinking about one of my earliest memories. I must have been 4 or 5. I was in the mall, like a shopping mall, with a Disney store. Back when, I don't know if those still exist anymore. And I remember I was doing whatever I was doing, and then I looked up and I was like, "Oh, I'm all alone. Where is everybody?" And then I looked around and I couldn't see my mom or my dad. I think I walked around a little bit and didn't find them. And then I just started crying. Mom, Dad! And then, one of the one of the employees, store workers, came over and then found my parents. And that's I remember that, and I was about the same age, so that's really brave, very brave 5-year-old boy wandering out freaking 7 miles, 5 years old. That's crazy. When I first started hiking this trail, I wasn't even doing 7 miles. Hey, look what someone made. Thank you, someone. 800. I was completely not thinking about it. 800. That's where I came from. This is where I'm going. Boom. That's a lot. 800. This is the stream. The next stream is at a campsite, and that's point 2 off of the trail. And I kept telling myself, you really need to get a plastic bottle and cut it in half, so you have a cup to scoop with. And I have not yet done that. So I don't know. I'll see what I can do without a scoop. There's not enough to really collect running water. But let's see what happens. Let's see how much water I can get out of here. Because the next water source that isn't that campsite, which I was just going to walk past it and just find something on the trail. But before, like, it's 4 miles away, and I might be able to make it to 4 miles, but I would really like to have water because I'm out. So I have to get at least a liter out of here. Let's see if I can do it. All right, so I did not scoop from there, but I found this little spot. Oh, and I put these leaves in this little crack. And you can see it makes a little spout. Just the leaves will catch the water here. Boom. And then it makes a little spout. And I put the bag right in there. If it wants to focus for me. There it goes. I put the bag right there. I was able to collect a good amount. So this is a 2-liter bag. I collected, what, at least 1.5 liters. So that's awesome. Very pleased with the results. Alright, so it's not as dark as the camera says. I can see very easily. I can show you probably like that. Look at the sky. So it's not as dark as the camera says. But it looks like I'm going to be doing some night hiking today. Not too much, hopefully, probably just until 8:30. I don't mind night hiking, but right now the cold front's coming in, and it is so cold at night. Oh my goodness, it's very cold. I think I'm actually, just to be safe, I don't really think there's a real threat, but I'm going to sleep with my filter, my water filter today. If that ever does freeze, it becomes worthless because there's always water in the filter. And then water expands when it freezes, and then that will open up all of the tiny holes in the filter that are filtering. And now that they're all expanded and they're not as tiny as they were, it's no longer filtering. So anyway, I don't think, if you can even see anything in this video, I don't know. This is better. This angle's way better. This actually looks kind of cool. So anyway, I'm going to probably try to hike. It took me like 30 minutes to filter water. That seems like a long time. I don't know why it took so long. Maybe it always takes that long and I'm just oblivious. But that took a long time. So anyway, I have my water, and now I'm just going to try to hike for an hour, get in 2 to 3 miles, because right now it's going to be real easy walking. I'm going down the hill right now, and then I get to the bottom of the hill, and then it stays flat. You're at the bottom of the valley for quite a few miles, and then tomorrow I'm going to have a big kind of like same today, a big up, and then you stay up on the ridge, and then a big down. So that's my plan for tomorrow. And it's just a little bit longer of a ridge. So today I think I'm only doing about, hopefully a little bit more than 15. And tomorrow I'm hoping to do a little bit more than 20. So we'll see what happens. It's, I think, also bigger climbs and bigger descents tomorrow. So we'll see how I go. Ooh, first time walking over a bridge in the dark. Ooh. Now, actually, walking in the dark alone is pretty spooky. It definitely looks way more spooky in the video. Whoa, very bouncy suspension bridge. So unfortunately, well, it's 8:30. This is my kind of end point where it's like I don't really want to hike after 8:30. But I found some camp spots a half hour ago. There was some people there, and I kind of just didn't want to bother them. Also, it felt like it was a little early. I was hoping there'd be something else to come by, but even though the map is like relatively, level, it's on. The trail is like, on the side of the mountain, so it goes like way down and it goes way up. So it looks like I'm gonna keep walking till it flattens out. The trail is relatively flat, but I need some tent space. So we need the ground to be flat as well. So I'll keep hiking. Still doing my bear hang. Probably could be a little higher, but it is 8 feet. So that's what they tell you. There's my tent. A little bit, not the flattest of ground, but it is very soft ground, very ready to be slept in. Yeah, now it's just time to go inside and blow up everything and put on my nighttime clothes and maybe do some tiger balm. I don't know how much miles I did today, but probably like maybe almost 18. So we'll see. I must, I don't know, see how tired I feel in the morning. Feel okay. My goal was to go to sleep by 10. It's 9:30. I should be able to sleep by 10. Wake up at like 6:30 when the lights come on, and then ready to start my day.